Hello and welcome back to Extra Astrology, my extra astrologist. Today, guys, what we have for you is a pick a card reading encompassing what do they say behind your back, right? So we're just going to get right into it. What's being said behind your back? Who's being a gossip? Who's being a chismosa? Who's doing the most, right? So we're going to get right into that, but you guys already know, subscribe to the channel and check out in the description box. Personal readings, guys, are $8, right? So go check that out. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So this is group one. In group two, choose carefully. Oh, also, guys, we have Patreon. So if you would like to become a Patreon member with us for just monthly content, you can get your own pick a card readings, right? Personalized. If you don't want to do a traditional reading. So yeah. All right, guys, we're just gonna get right into it. Group one. ¿Qué dicen las cartas? We're gonna see. Okay, so we have movement, exploitation, promise, Knight of Wands, and Ten of Cups. Wow. Well, group one, first and foremost, if you guys are watching this for just maybe someone in general, this could be a friend, relative. I'm just hearing that this pick a card reading could point to your significant other or an ex, or someone who you were romantically involved with. So or a relative, because I'm just hearing a lot of points about family, intimate relationships. So this really could be a pick card reading all about that person. So keep that in mind as I'm speaking to you guys, okay? Um, so what I'm seeing is that what this person says about behind your back has a lot to do with their own self-worth, okay? And it really goes between good and bad, the stuff that they say about you. So let's start out with the good, right? um this person really cares for you, and they love you, and they find you to be someone who is incredibly resourceful, motivated, career focused, like out here to conquer the world. Like you have a badassery about you that is just like intoxicating, and they're not the first to notice. A lot of people notice this about you, and you get a lot of attention based on the moves that you make, based on your choices, based on, you know, where you are, where you're desiring to be in life. Like you have a lot at your fingertips because you make opportunities, not because you are someone who is blessed with them. So this person definitely catches on to that, and that's one of the reasons why they love and care for you. And so behind your back, the good things that they say really revolve around the fact that you are motivated, revolve around the fact about like your career, right? Your career and what you are planning to do. But okay, I'm gonna give you all a message that I just received. Be careful about what you tell this person, because I'm hearing, guys, that personal things that you entrust in them, they go and they say to others. So, and this could go for like plans that you have, right? And that can be sabotage esque. So that could point also to the bad thing about them is that there's a bit of sabotage vibes. Like you might tell them a plan you have, right? For example, maybe you want to save enough money through a job in order to pay for your ticket to go live in Atlanta. And they've already gone and told people close to you who you purposefully told them not to tell. And now your business is out there, right? And your theme now when they go and sit down and talk to somebody. So that's what I'm also saying, is that that's the sad part about this person, is that it feels like their whole, not their whole life, but what they do to make themselves feel better is to sit down and talk crap about you because they see you making moves that maybe they don't have the balls to make. So I'm just seeing that part, right? um and I'm also seeing that like your desire to have like a positive outlook, and like to have maybe a really strong family unit better than what maybe you grew up with is something that they are envious of, because I'm hearing that you're like doing the work, right? You're like getting in there and getting dirty. You're trying to make yourself a better person. You're prioritizing your mental health. You're speaking to therapists. You're doing the work, or you're trying to do the work. You're watching videos on how you can change things. You're also watching videos and reading up on how you can, I'm hearing for some of you, you want to create a business, or you want to get in one sector of like possibly, I don't think it's entertainment, but it's something maybe behind entertainment. Like you want to be something in that realm of like maybe an author, or you want to control the camera, you want to storytell something about like storytelling and like doing stuff like that. um and you're doing the work, right? Because you're, even if you do feel lazy that day, you feel like it's worth it more to put in the work today than to regret it years later, right? And still stay stagnant. So your fight to not be stagnant, your fight to not be mediocre, is something that threatens this person's self-esteem. And so I'm just hearing like behind your back, they say a lot of things that really are confusing, and they go against one another. Like they make no sense. Like a lot of people who like hear this person out are like, do you like this person or do you not? Like they're very much so Gemini-esque, and like that up and down confusing energy of like, do you like them or do you not? So this person could actually have Gemini placements in their chart. So watch out for that. Or Libra-esque placements in their chart, because Libras and Geminis are definitely chatty patties, or even Cancer elements in their chart. They're chatty patties as well. So this person is definitely confused even on how they feel about you. They're like, well, you know, Lucy does not have the, she thinks that she can get there, but how? Like, how? Like, I admire her because she's doing what she can, but like, how? Like, is this really gonna work out? Can she do it? Like, or can Grant really do this? Does he like, I don't think he can. Like, he doesn't really have enough money to do this. It's like 1 in a billion. Like, I hope he gets there, but maybe he can't. Like, I don't really know. Like they frame it almost in like a question way, where it's like it's almost like they're not making a statement all in all. Like they don't have the balls to make a clear statement on like thinking you can or can't do something, right? But they'll phrase it in a weird way to like, to because I'm hearing that this person's a bit manipulative, and they know what they're doing, so they'll make it sound like they're not talking crap about you, but then it clearly sounds like they're talking crap about you. So it's really weird. And I'm also hearing that like with the partner energy, I'm getting partner energy as well. So this person could like be someone who you look at as a partner, and this doesn't even have to be intimate solely. It can also be platonic, like your ride or die, and you thought, oh my god, we're on the same level, like we both want the same things. Meanwhile, this person's like in a corner, not sure on how they even feel about you, because they don't know how they feel about themselves. That's tea. um but that's all I have for you, group one. Subscribe to the channel. Personal psychic readings in the description. $8, okay? Excuse me. Group two. What does they say about you behind your back? We have the tree, grounding. We have the Sun, one of the best cards ever. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have got Skill. And we've also got Horse. Okay, group two. This is all good vibes. So you guys are lucky with the people who you have around you, because a lot of people aren't blessed like this. My friends, whoever you're surrounded by, your friends, your parents, your family, whoever, which I'm really hearing that it's a good mixture of, friends, of maybe one or two friends, and a strong, maybe one parent who is just like the bomb. I'm seeing that you guys have put in the effort to get something. So maybe you put in the effort to get a certification. You put in the effort to get a degree, or you put in the effort to create a business, you put in the effort to do something to accomplish a goal, and you're in the process of doing that, or you already did that and you have put in the work to do this for years, right? Or even a few weeks, but you still put in the work. And man, people, what this person says about you is that they are so effing proud of you. They are so effing proud of you, and they love you. Like, and it's not just a love, it's a fierce love, a strong love where they are boastful and they are loud about it. So when you're not in this person's company, guys, they almost can't stop themselves from talking about you. And I don't know if you guys have experienced that. Maybe if you're just like really close with someone, you just like can't stop yourself from talking about them because you're like, oh my God, I'm so proud of this person. You're so connected to this person. And oh my God, they're just like so, and there's not a hint. There's not a hint. There's not a lick. There's not a smidgen of jealousy in this person. Okay? This is someone who almost wants you to do better than them. And how that never happens, man. People might say that they want that. In all reality, let's be real. People do not, they want you to do well for like a second, and then once you start, outpassing them, they're like, eh. That's why I'm thinking that this person could be a relative. They could be a parent, because I feel like only the love of a parent is really that deep. But there are some people who are parents or mentors who really, love you that deep as well. So I'm just hearing that they saw you struggle, and maybe they're still seeing you struggle to get to your place. But like with every inch that you move, with every like piece of recognition that you get, it's like they're like, you deserve it. Of everybody who they've encountered, you, my friend, deserve it. Like you got people behind you who feel like you really deserve things, and who think you're talented, who think that you actually possess all the makings of someone who can honestly be a star in their field. Because you have talent and you have work ethic. And that's really all it takes, dude. Like, I'm telling you, the most talented people, what I personally have learned as a 22-year-old who's been through so much, so many different avenues, so many different um, occupations, um, what I've learned is that pure talent is not all that's going to get you there. I mean, some people are super lucky. Like, they'll get there based on pure talent, but I'm telling you, there's a machine. You have to work to get there. And sometimes the person who works the hardest, who's not as talented, can overpass the other person, right? So I'm just hearing you guys are blessed in both ways. Like, you have that push, but you also are smart, right? And you also have the talent. And so this person behind, when they're not around you, always boasts about how smart you are, how intellectual, but how ready you are to work, how you are someone who is just delightful and charismatic, and you are just the full package. I just hear a lot of comments about you being the full package. That's what they say about you behind your back. And they might even look at you as someone who is so golden in their life. Like, you are a spellbinding individual. Like, you are golden. You are anointed. Like, that's why I keep saying that this might be someone who is a parent or who is an older relative, right? So this could be someone who like, or they could be an older mentor. Um, but like they're just like obsessed with you in a healthy way, right? Not in a weird way. Like, obsessed with you in a very healthy way. Like, I'm so proud of this person. They are just the bomb.com, and they would refer you for anything, right? They're just like always referring you for things that maybe you don't even know about. They're like, yeah, they can do the job. Yeah, they know how to do this. Yeah, yeah, you should get my daughter, or you should get my son to do this. Like, that's how they talk about you, for sure. Yeah, it's just like this beautiful energy, and you guys are just like, just keep doing good, keep doing what you're doing, guys, because y'all are the bomb. Okay, but that is all I have for you guys. Please check out in the description box personal readings, $8, and let us know what you want to see in the future, on the website, everything else. But that is it, guys.